Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my card counting trip in Las Vegas. Today I'm hitting Red Rock Casino, and let me tell you, I managed to pull off something that's almost impossible in Vegas. A massive 4-hour and 30-minute session before getting a back off. That's basically impossible in Vegas, where pit bosses are usually eyeing you down after 2 minutes. This session was a perfect example of why advantage play is called gambling with an edge. You are not guaranteed to win money. I hit multiple positive counts where the math was screaming for me to bet big, and I proceeded to lose hand after hand. I hit some really brutal swings that tested my bankroll and my sanity, and in this video, you'll see the reality of advantage play. The edge is real, but variance is the volatility involved in the game, and it does not care about the count. Since this was such an epic session, my camera actually ended up dying a couple times throughout the session, so I did my best to capture as much footage as possible and got you guys some great action. For those who are new, I'll be playing Blackjack using the high-low counting system with perfect basic strategy and count-based deviations to squeeze every possible percent advantage against the house. This is the bet spread I'll be using. On a true 1, I'll be betting $50, all the way up to a true 7 where I'll be betting $1,000 a hand. And if you missed my first episode where I toured through all the downtown casinos, make sure to check that out first. I'm buying in here on a 6-deck hit 17 game. I have hours of footage, but I'll only be showing gameplay of positive counts where I have the advantage. I played through a few neutral negative counts before getting to a true 1 here, so I have 2 bets of $50 out. My first hand is a 13, and my second hand is a pair of aces against an ace. Since we're at a true 1, I'm not taking insurance. Taking insurance is a profitable bet at a true 3 or higher. If you don't count cards, never take insurance. I take a hit on my 13 and turn that into a 17, and then split my aces.
Oh my god.
And dealer somehow pulls a 20.
Wow.
So I lose both hands there. If you're keeping along with the count, the count's raised to a true 2 here. So 2 hands of $100. I get an 18 and a 20 against a dealer 9. So I'll stand across. Dealer gets 20 again. Counts now drop back to a true 1, so 2 bets of $50. My first hand is a soft 19, and my second hand is a 19, so I'll stand across. And we finally get a dealer bust. Still in true 1 here, so we get a 15 and a 16 against a dealer 5, so we'll stand across again. Another dealer bust, another $100 win there.
Yeah.
Finally get a blackjack and a 20 against a dealer 6.
Finally.
Dealer still pulls a 20. With all the high cards that have just come out, I'm back down to min bets. I got a 12 against a 4. I'll stand that. And we lose that hand. Counts up to a true 1 now. We got a 20 and a 9 against a 7. Standard 20, hit our 9 into a 13, take another hit. We hit an 18, give her a 17. So we win both hands there. We're still steady at a true 1 here, so 2 bets of $50. We get a 14 and a 20 against a 7. Apparently the side bets were hitting for me here. Blackjack side bets have a huge house edge ranging between 5 to 20%. They're pure luck and favor the house heavily. So if you're guaranteed to lose money in the long run. There are only a few side bets that favor the player in high counts, like Lucky Ladies and plus 13 side bets. Here we get dealt 2 16s against a 5. Side bet still hitting.
You can play my side bets if you want.
Man is hitting a 13 against a 5.
Alright, hit me from 19.
But luckily it worked out.
Yeah.
Still a true 1.
Wow.
I get 2 16s against a 10.
Almost done.
I don't know why I didn't surrender this. I think I was just thinking
Wow.
about side bets, but that should have been a surrender. I just got lucky here.
Nice.
Went with your feet.
Good.
Tablemate's now playing our side bet.
Come on.
Here we go, Twin Boys about.
And nice, we get double blackjacks. So we're paid $150 on our $100 bet. Our next hand here, we get a 15 and a 20 against a dealer 2. We'll stand across.
Wow.
Dealer hits 20, so we lose one hand there. Firing out another $50 bet here. We get a 19 and a 13 against a dealer 5, so we'll stand across.
Yeah.
And dealer bus. Here we get a 13 and a 12 against a dealer 4, so we'll stand across again.
Yeah.
And dealer bus again. On our next hand, we get a 14 and a 15 against a 10. I'll hit my 14 into a bust, and I'll surrender my 15, which gets half my money back here. Here we get a 9 and a 14 against a dealer 5. That's an easy double. Stand our 14. And dealer bust with 25. Count still steady at a true 1. We get a 19 and a 16 against a dealer 3. So we'll stand across both our hands. And dealer pulls 19, so we lose one hand there. Where we get a 20 and a 12 against a dealer 9. We'll stand our 20 and hit our 12 into 17.
Monkey.
Dealer gets 18.
Oh my God.
We push on that hand. We get a soft 20 and an 11 against a 6. We'll double our 11. And dealer hits 18. And
Oh.
our double did not hit for us. Still steady at a true 1. We get an 11 and a 13 against a dealer ace. Dealer does not have blackjack, so we'll double our 11. We'll hit our 13 into a 20. And luckily dealer busts.
Woo.
Still on a true 1 most of the shoe here. We get a 12 and a pair of 3s against a dealer 10. And unfortunately dealer has blackjack. We finally jump up to a true 2 here, so 2 hands of $100. We get a 20 and a soft 18 against a dealer 10. We hit our soft 18 into an 18. And there's nothing we can do here since the dealer pulls a 20. Our next hand is a 14 and an 18 against a 10. We'll hit our 14 into a bust. We'll stand our 18. Dealer is 20, so we lose both hands there.
Yeah. I hear her voice.
We get a blackjack and another blackjack.
All right, she's right here.
Double.
Double down.
So we're paid 150 on that $100 bet there. Counts up to a true 2 now,
Yeah.
so 2 bets of $100. I get an 11 and a 15 against the dealer 2. I'll double my 11.
Face up.
Is up.
Yeah.
Finally at 21. I stand my 15. Dealer hits 18. So we win $100 on that hand. Still at a true 2 here. Get a 15 and another blackjack against the dealer 10. I'll surrender my 15 to get half my money back. Get paid out on my blackjack. Still a true 2. On my first hand, I get a 9. And on my second hand, I get a 16 against the dealer 8. So I'll hit my 9 into a 12. Hit it again into a 16. I have no choice but to hit that into a 26 for a bust. I've got to hit my 16 again into a bust again. So there's $200 on the hand. We're still steady at a true 2 here. I get a 17 and a 14 against a dealer 10. I'll stand my 17 and hit my 14 into a 19. Dealer's got 14 and hit 17. So we win one hand there. We're still steady at a true 2. I get dealt in 18 and a 9 against the dealer 10. So I'll hit my 9 into a 19. Dealer's got 16 and busts out. So we win $200 on that hand. My first hand is a 13 and my second hand is a 5 against a dealer 4. So I hit my 5 into a 9. I get a 19. Dealer has 14 and busts out with 24. That's another $200 win there. House found jumped up to a true 3, so 2 bets of $250. My first hand is a 14 and my second hand is a 15 against the dealer ace. We bust out on our first hand. And I surrender my second hand. I played through a few negatives and you can see all those low cards that have just come out. So now we're at a true 2. I started to get some heat from the pit, so I
Yeah,
threw out some
finally.
tips and some side bets. My first hand is an 18 and my second hand is a 13 against a dealer 7. I'll stand my 18 and hit my 13 into a bust. And dealer has 15 and hits for 20. We lose both hands there.
Give them all the tips and get some more.
We drop down to a true 1 here, so 2 bets of $50. Our first hand is a 14 and our second hand is a 16
Thank you.
against a 6, so we'll stand across and dealer
There we
bust with
go.
26. On our next hand, we get a 9 and a 12 against a dealer 10. We hit our 9 into a 19 and our 12 into a 21. Dealer has 13, 15, and busts. We're at a true 1.5, so 2 bets of $75. You get a 10 and a 7 against a dealer ace. Can't lose it high enough so we don't take insurance, and dealer doesn't have it. We turn our 10 into a 20
Yeah.
and our 7 into an 11. We take another hit. We get a 14, 15, and somehow turn that into a 17. Dealer's got 12, soft 17, and hits for 19. We push on that. Hand's now a true 2, so 2 bets of $100. We get a 16 and a 11 against a dealer 6, so we'll double our 11, and dealer busts with a 26. Dealer flips it over, and we get the worst card possible, an ace. We're still at a true 2. We get a 12 and a 14 against the dealer ace, not taking insurance again. We get a 17 on our first hand, and we bust on our second hand. And dealer pulls an 18. All those low cards came out, so 2 bets of $500. We got $1,000 out on the table.
Come on.
Oh, yes.
Our first hand is a 20, and our second hand is a 7 against a 7. We'll hit our 7 into a 17. And dealer a 17. We still won $500 there. We're still at a true 4, so firing out those bets of $500 each. Our first hand is a 13, and our second hand is a 12 against a dealer 10. Absolutely disgusting. We have no choice but to hit our 13 until 14, and we get a 17 luckily. We get a 13. We bust with 23. So we lose $500 there. And dealer pulls a 19. For $1,000 loss. Count's still high, so I gotta buy him for more here. Firing out 2 bets to 750. $1,500 on the table. We get an 11 and a 12 against a dealer 8. So I gotta pull out even more money now to double.
Face up. Yeah.
Thank God we hit that 21. We've got to hit our 12 into a bust of 22. Dealer gets 18, so we push on that. Count's still out a true 5, so we're firing out our bets. Another $1,500 on the table. We get an 18 and a 19 against a dealer 10. We've got to stand across, and dealer hits 20, so another $1,500 loss. Comes dropped to a true 4, so 2 bets $500 now. We get a 10 and a 15 against a dealer 10. 10 doubles against a 10 on a true 4 or higher, so we're doubling up here, hoping for a 10. We get an 18, and I surrender my 15.
Yeah, surrender.
And dealer, of course, has a 20. So another $1,000 loss right there. Counts is still high, so I gotta buy him for even more. 2 bets of 750 out. Our first hand is a 14, and our second hand is a blackjack. We get paid out on our blackjack here, and we stand our 14. And dealer hits 19. Count's still a true 5, so $1,500 out on the table again. We get a 19 and a 9 against a dealer 10. We'll stand our 19, hit our 9 into an 11. Take another hit, 13. And we get 16. 16 stands against a dealer 10 on any positive count, so we're using that deviation. Dealer's got 14, 16, and too many.
Wow.
$1,500 win.
I'm sweating.
Still firing our bets out. 2 hands of 750. We get a 9 and a 15 against the dealer 10. Another $1,500 loss. On a true 5, we have a 3% advantage, so we'll win more than we lose in the long run. But in the short term, you'll have brutal hands like this. We're still firing out those bets. It doesn't matter what just happened. We get a soft 17 and a 20 against a dealer 10. We'll hit our soft 17 into a hard 17, standard 20. Dealer's got 15 and busts out. We made our money back from that last dealer blackjack. Counts now a true 7, so 2 bets of $1,000. We got $2,000 on the table here. Last hand of the shoe. Our first hand is a 20 and our second hand is a 13 against a 2. So we'll stand across. There's got 13, 16, and hits for 19. Even though the count was super high there, the dealer still pulled a low card. After the shoe, I got backed off and told I'm no longer welcome to play blackjack. I ended the session at Red Rock with 4 hours and 30 minutes of playtime. I generated $869 of EV and I lost $3,175. This brings our current Vegas trip total to a total of 6 hours and 10 minutes of playtime, $1,235 in EV, and a total loss of $1,470. I have a lot more casinos to hit, and let's see if I can get back in profit in the next video.